Good evening and welcome. My name is Sandy Modé, and I am the Interim Manager of Community Programs Development at CPS Energy. We want to thank you for joining us today for CPS Energy's virtual People First Community Fair. We have a strong commitment to our community and our customers. While we typically would have joined you in your community, due to our ongoing efforts to promote safety during COVID-19, we are looking to technology to help us get the message out to you about the programs that CPS Energy has to offer. We're excited today to be joined by District 9 City Councilman John Courage and some of his great team, in addition to team members from CPS Energy, in which I will introduce now. First, we have Randy De Leon, our outreach specialist, who will be sharing information about CPS Energy customer programs. Also joining us, we have Lisa Lopez from the Customer Response Unit, who will be sharing City of San Antonio and Bexar County assistance information, as well as direct crew support. Councilman Courage, before we jump into our program, we want to give you an opportunity to say any opening remarks you may have for our attendees.
Well, thank you, Sandy. You know, we're very excited that District 9 is having this virtual People First Community Fair. Well, we typically would have enjoyed the fellowship of our community members gathering together like we've done so many times in the past. I'm glad we're still able to share information with the neighbors in our community about the programs that CPS Energy is always offering. Special thanks to CPS Energy for continuing to find creative ways to bring valuable information to the District 9 residents. Now, right now, many families are struggling as a result of the pandemic. So I'm very excited to learn more about the assistance programs available that are helping our residents so that I can share these with the people in our community. Also, I'm pleased, along with the many other CPS Energy programs, to offer people in our community that benefit them in so many different ways. And to help me do that today, I have two of my staff members here I'd like to introduce, Millie Ray and Ryder Billow. Both of them have roles to play in our community. Millie oftentimes is at many of the local meetings that we have when CPS is available and comes and talks. And Ryder does a lot to help share the communications with CPS programs within our district. So we're all glad to be here today. Thanks again, Sandy, and I'm looking forward to our discussion.
Thank you, Councilman. We value the partnership with our City of San Antonio and our county in providing some utility assistance for our community. Also, some of our guests today will mention additional assistance programs that are available. I believe our virtual attendees will appreciate learning about the many programs we have to offer. Please note that we are recording today's presentation to be shared on social media at a later date. At this time, I will pass it over to Randy De Leon.
Thank you, Ms. Sandy. Hello, everyone. I'm Randy De Leon with our Community Engagement Team. CPS Energy has a variety of money-saving and general assistance programs designed to help our customers. This evening, I'll be going over a few of our customer assistance programs, including our First Responders with Burn Injuries Discount Program, our Critical Care Program, our Budget Payment Plan, and Manage My Account, as well as AutoPay. Now, I will begin with our newest program, the First Responders with Burn Injuries Discount Program. This program provides electric bill payment assistance to firefighters and police officers who have significantly decreased the ability to regulate their core body temperatures due to severe burn injuries sustained in the course of providing first responder duties. Qualified first responders will receive up to $94 per month off the electric portion of their CPS Energy bills between the months of April to October. To qualify for the First Responders with Burn Injuries Discount Program, first, a medical facility certification is required. Then, a completed application is required to be faxed by the medical facility to 210-353-3666. Again, that's 210-353-3666. This medical confirmation is only required every 24 months, so once every 2 years. And the applicant must be a City of San Antonio resident. To apply, the first responder can access the application online by visiting our website at cpsenergy.com/assistance or by calling us at 210-353-4338. Again, that's 210-353-4338. Now, for my next topic, we have the Critical Care Program, which provides our residential customers who utilize electrically operated medical equipment in their homes with additional time to pay their bills. To qualify, we do require confirmation from the patient's attending physician that medical equipment is used by the patient and is required at the applicant's residence. Also, please keep in mind, to continue participation in our Critical Care Program, customers must provide a renewed application from the attending physician every 24 months. Again, that's just once every 2 years. How to apply? Well, customers can access our Critical Care application by visiting our website at cpsenergy.com/assistance or by calling us at 210-353-2222. Next is our budget payment plan. We call it BPP here in the office. Now, our budget payment plan, which allows residential and business customers the opportunity to better budget their personal expenses while avoiding the surprise of an unexpected, higher than normal energy bill when the weather changes. With the budget payment plan, your annual energy bill is averaged over the past year. A small percentage is added to cover environmental factors and changing fuel costs. Then you will pay the resulting amount every month for the next year. And don't worry, your account will be reviewed periodically and any necessary adjustments will be made based on your actual usage. To qualify for this program, you must have been a CPS Energy customer for at least a year and have good payment history. Also, be current on your utility bill. To apply, you may enroll by logging into your Manage My account, or you can call us at 210-353-2222. Lastly, I will provide you with some information on Manage My Account and AutoPay. Manage My Account is located on our CPS Energy website and is a helpful tool for our customers. By enrolling into Manage My Account, you can view your bills going back up to 12 months. You can also pay your current bill, or you can enroll in our AutoPay option. When you enroll in AutoPay, your CPS Energy balance is deducted from your bank account on the scheduled billing due date. You can also request a start, stop, or transfer of service online, giving you that one less hassle when you're having to move and having to update your contact information. If you need payment arrangements, you can request an installment plan or a payment extension on your billing due date. We at CPS Energy understand that things can and do happen. We want you to have as many options as possible to maintain your account and your services. Finally, within the Manage My Account page, you can access our newly updated My Energy portal. The Energy portal provides your secure information on your day-to-day, hour-to-hour energy usage, how you compare to your neighbors, how the weather is impacting your energy usage, and what appliances or items in your home is using the most energy. This tool is very informative and very easy to use. If you have any questions on how to use My Energy portal, please call us at 210-353-2222. Now, this concludes my part of the presentation. Thank you for the opportunity of me providing you this information that I hope you found helpful. Thank you, Ms. Sandy.
Well, thank you, Randy, for that really useful information. But can you tell us what is the easiest way for District 9 residents to find the resources and programs available to our community?
Yes, sir, Councilman Courage. The easiest way for our customers to contact us is simply calling us at 210-353-2222 Our energy advisors are standing by and they are ready to assist our customers the best to their ability. Also, if they feel more comfortable, they can visit us on our website at cpsenergy.com/assistance.
Thank you, Councilman Courage, and thank you, Randy. As mentioned, CPS Energy has a variety of programs to offer to all of our customers. We encourage you to visit cpsenergy.com/assistance for more information. I do want to take this opportunity just to remind you that you can ask questions on the Q&A chat feature. We have our customer response unit ready to assist and answer any question. Please use this feature throughout the event. Now we have Lisa Lopez with our customer response unit. Lisa?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lisa Lopez, and I am with CPS Energy Customer Response Unit. I do want to thank everyone for joining us today. Your time is valuable to us, and I am excited to share information about our Customer Assistant Program and the various utility assistant resources that are available to you. So the Customer Response Unit, also known as CREW Team, CRU, is dedicated to increasing community awareness and enrollment in assistant programs and educating customers about energy efficiency and safety, and of course, working directly with customers with unique needs through case management. During these unprecedented times, we have partnered our customers with various assistant agencies such as Bexar County Economic and Community Development, COSA's Department of Human Services, Alamo Area on Aging, Texas Veterans Network, and SAN Ministries. Our CREW team has continued to be present in the community through virtual HOA and neighborhood meetings. We have established satellite office hours in some local areas where you can visit with a crew member for a one-on-one personalized support. We actually hope to add the West Avenue Compassion Center here in District 9 in our satellite office list soon. As we support our community's health and well-being by practicing physical distancing, we also recognize the importance of staying virtually connected with our customers and our community during this time. So I want to share some information about several community agencies that offer utility assistant programs, including the general qualifiers and how to apply each agency assistant program. You can also visit our website at cpsenergy.com/assistance for more information on other programs, including the information and agencies I will be discussing today. So to be eligible for these agency assistant programs, at least one of the following must be met. Seniors who are 60 years and older, families with young children, individuals with disabilities, individuals using critical medical care equipment, or individuals impacted by COVID-19. Through our Residential Energy Assistant Program, also known as REAP, customers may receive payment assistance through the City of San Antonio's Department of Human Services, DHS, where qualified customers may receive up to $400 in utility assistance. So to be eligible, applicants must meet the 125% federal income guidelines. For example, a household of 4, total income cannot exceed $2,729 per month. So to apply for assistance with DHS, you can visit sanantonio.gov/DHS utility. Or you can call the Department of Human Services, DHS, at 210-207-7830 for more information. Next, I'll share some information on the City of San Antonio Neighborhood and Housing Service Department, NHSD. Eligible customers may receive 1 to 3 months of limited rental, mortgage assistance, and utility assistance. So to be eligible, applicants must be below the 100% average median level. For example, a household of 4, total income cannot be more than $5,917 per month. To apply for assistance, please visit sanantonio.gov/NHSD/programs/fair housing. Or you can call Neighborhood and Housing Services, NHSD, at 210-207 5910 for more information. Finally, I will present information on Bexar County Economic and Community Development Program. Qualified customers may receive $1,400 or more in utility assistance. To be eligible, applicants must meet the 150% federal income guidelines and be a U.S. citizen. For example, a household of 4 total income cannot be more than $3,275 per month. To apply for assistance, you can download the application at bear.org/2748/community-resources or email client services at bear.org to request an application. Or you can call Bexar County directly at 210-335-3666. For residents outside of city limits in need of rental assistance, the TRAM application can be located, and I'll go ahead and give you that address. It's habctx.org/TRAM. Or you can call 210-940-1180 for additional information. I do want to thank you so much for your time today. And again, please visit our website, cpsenergy.com/assistance for the information on all of our programs, including information on the required documents for assistance. Thank you.
That was really great, Lisa. You've had a lot of interaction with my office in the past. Millie Ray has been the lead person in a lot of our community meetings. Millie, I'd like to let you say a few words now.
Hi, Council. Thank you so much. Hey, Lisa, it's so great to see you. I know that our offices have worked very closely in the past to reach our District 9 residents in a multitude of ways. A few of them have been in our coffee hours that we used to have on Fridays. We would go to La Casa. Sometimes we would go to the local libraries, Brook Hollow, Parman, and Encino. But I just kind of wanted to ask, what's the best way for our residents to get in touch with you right now during these times during COVID?
That's an excellent question, Amelie. So our customers can visit our website, initially the CPS Energy /assistance. But initially, that's a way where you can get the different partners. You can also contact our energy advisors at the 210-353-2222. They are equipped with all of this information as well with the partnership information so that we can get them connected and get them the assistance they need.
Thank you, Councilman Millie and Lisa. Appreciate it. CPS Energy genuinely cares about our community needs and promotes any programs that can help support our community, whether they're internal or external, bringing it all to our community with the support of our customer response unit embedded in District 9. Our team definitely has had to creatively pivot to maintain engagement in the community while practicing physical distancing. And this is just another example on how we are able to do just that. Thank you, Lisa, Councilman and Millie. Joining us next, we have John Liao. John?
Well, thank you much, Sandy, and thank you so much, Councilman. I hope you're enjoying this evening, the information that we've shared so far, and our discussion that's coming up on the proposed Rates Advisory Committee. I'll wait a moment for those slides to display. And in the meantime, it's such beautiful weather outside, sir. It's nice that fall is upon us now, and that we are, in this participation here virtually today. Thank you. If someone can go to the next slide, please. Sir, I'm going to make some general comments about the charge that we as leadership and management at CPS Energy had from our board of trustees, and also review the status of our Flex Power bundle. Next slide. So I'm going to go relatively quickly through the first set of them because I think the important material lies toward the middle. The mayor talked to our board in January about the creation of a rates advisory committee, and we took that to heart and listened. Next slide. At our next meeting, we were able to, or the board was able to support a resolution asking staff to develop this framework around a rates advisory committee. Next, we've taken the time over the last several months to continuously update the board on the progress, and along the way, you will note, and as we all have experienced here lately, one of the things that has affected our community has been the spread of COVID and our social distancing. And so we needed to focus on what priority one is, and that's the delivery of reliable and safe electric and natural gas services. Next, please. In a proposed structure, what would that look like? There are 10 members of council, and we would ask them to submit a candidate, a residential customer from each of their districts, along with the opportunity for the mayor as a board member and the rest of the board to appoint 11 members from throughout the company. There would also be a technical advisory group, both of CPS Energy technical staff, a consultant who will describe the methodology behind a rates advisory committee, and then a facilitative consultant that will bridge the gap between members, the consultant, the experts, and so on. Next slide. What's important to you and your community is that we do want a customer that resides within the CPS Energy service territory. We want representation from every segment of our community. Any valuable experience is applicable here. College degree is also valuable. And then the diversity of this committee. You know, financial acumen will be very important, leadership skills, and even the time and commitment to participate in the group is also a very important aspect. Next slide. The governance is still in draft form. We still continue to seek input from our board of trustees. We just presented to them yesterday, and they continue to pose questions to us, and we come back and have further discussions with them. Here are just a listing of some of the member responsibilities. Next slide, please. So we're actually in phase 3. We've not been dormant during this process in our community. We did send out the RFP to a number of consultancies across the United States, and we're actually in round 3 as we interview them virtually, and no final decision has been made, but we'll certainly continue to update our board. Next slide. This is an illustrative example of how the proposed rates advisory committee would have access to our senior leaders, our CEO and president, and of course our board of trustees, much in the same way our existing partnerships work already with our Citizens Advisory Committee and other partners in the community, such as Chambers of Commerce or Manufacturing Association, the Environmental Stakeholder Group, etc. Next. Potential structure. As I mentioned, we want diversity within this group. Solar stakeholders, school districts, any trade alliances, business stakeholders, and chambers of commerce. Next, please. Committee meets. So we would like to have live streamed recorded meetings that allow the public to provide input. We have found that utilization of the WebEx format has been beneficial to us. We'll post those meetings on our website for later reference, and we'll attempt to try to vary the meeting time so that it makes a better opportunity for everybody to participate. Next slide. So, mission statement for the group. We are hoping that this will be a unique knowledge and customer insights that they'll be able to provide us, and how to weigh in, with the management of our pillars. And our pillars are what we lead by. Affordability and reliability is what we hear most from our customers, as well as be mindful of the environment, create a resilient community, and also at the same time be financially prudent and have financial stability. Next slide. Foundational knowledge is what we hope the committee comes with, the time and the energy, a lot of cross-function of duties, as I mentioned, and in turn, it is our obligation and our responsibility, if you will, to provide objective information and assist in just really understanding the strategies and options that are out there with regard to these processes and our commitment to making it a good process as well. Next. Of course, that being said, per our bond covenants, ultimate accountability resides with our board and our city council. You yourself, sir. Thank you. Next. So the charge of the committee. They'll offer input to management and board, as I mentioned, on rate changes and creation of new rates. They'll ask relevant questions, raise concerns. We'll review resource plan implications and they will function as an advisory role. Next slide. And of course, there's education. There's governance structure and bylaws, history and context related to CPS Energy's current and past practices. Obviously, environmental considerations are important. And we do have to look at what the utility industry, what trends and best practices are happening. As you and I have talked about before, there's a completely new change in technology. It is advancing at a rapid pace, and we should be prepared as technology changes so that our system is available to incorporate those new technologies throughout our system. Next. I mentioned that this has been ongoing since January, and we just met with our board yesterday at our normal board meeting where we discussed the Rates Advisory Committee and where we'll continue to provide feedback, receive feedback from our board and continue to craft this model as we go. Next. Input is extremely important. And I'm going to show this slide twice because I really want to stress a point, both in English and in Spanish. If you wish to provide input on the Rates Advisory Committee, we have established a line that will be monitored. It's 210-353-6788. And we also have some online methods via SurveyMonkey, both on FlexStep and Flex Power Bundle as well. These are ongoing efforts to gather input, receive information from our community on what's important to them and how these proposed programs affect them. Again, English and Spanish on this phone line. Please share this with your community. We'd be happy to send it to you and include it in a e-blast that you may have coming forward. I'm going to transition slightly and talk about our Flex Power Bundle. As we've discussed with the community, we do have an aging fleet of power plants. Approximately 1,700 megawatts of power will be coming offline in the next 10 years. They're older. We run them during summer peak. And if you run them that often and they're that old, sometimes the reliability becomes a little less. And so that also puts us in a financial risk. It's almost like an older car. I'd like to run it every day, but it's best if I run it only at periods of time and under certain, parameters. This also incorporates into we're talking about the Flex Power Bundle. We are looking for more solar. We do want new technologies like storage. We also know that in certain times of the day, in certain weather events, solar and wind aren't available. And so we need to have some type of firming power, again, for reliability, for affordability, to keep our community running, especially in this time as we're in COVID and moving out of the post-COVID world one day. Next. We have programs like STEP. You and your fellow colleagues helped support us this year when we did Bridge Step, which is a continuation of a tried and true program that we actually started 11 years ago with a 771 megawatt goal of energy reduction. We actually achieved 833 megawatts. We were under budget by $130 million, and we completed it 1 year early. As we get back into the community with our Step Bridge program, we're going to get those homes weatherized that we couldn't while we were isolated and social distancing. We're going to take that time to get out there into the community and make sure that we're showing customers every avenue of energy efficiency and conservation, especially those, as was mentioned earlier, those that might be experiencing financial hardship, where we can do the free weatherization program to their home. You don't have to be a homeowner as long as you're a customer. And so those are beneficial programs, and we'll be coming back to you to talk about our Flex Step program, our Bridge program, and of course, how that all ties together. Next slide. From step to flexible path to where we're going next is Flex Step. I'll end on the last slide, which is again the information on our input process, our desire to hear from the community, and I'll answer any questions that you may have, sir.
Well, John, that was really great information. I think people are glad to know that CPS has developed a rate advisory board that can help us look forward to providing the safe, reliable energy at an affordable rate that this community expects from this really great utility company. And I think the Flex Power Bundle really is a step in the direction of finding where's the next place we can go to enhance our ability to provide energy and at the same time keep our energy affordable. So I commend these programs that you're moving forward. Thank you, John.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day today.
Thank you, Councilman, and thank you, John. At this time, I would like to ask Councilman Courage for any closing comments you would have for your audience today.
Well, thank you, Sandy, and I really want to, thank all of your staff members. They've done just a great job of putting all this together, and I think laying out opportunities for people to take advantage of the assistance programs, the support programs, and the future programs that CPS Energy has been developing. CPS Energy is really a great partner for the city. It's true to say that the city owns CPS Energy, but it's much truer to say that we're really a partner, that we know CPS and the people in charge of that organization understand about energy and care about this community. And those two factors together, working hand in hand with our city government, are going to ensure that we can provide the best and the most affordable continuing energy to meet the needs of the people in our community for many years to come. And I'm really pleased that we were able to make these presentations. I hope many of the people who listened in today were educated, learned something new, something beneficial for them, and hopefully they will share that with their family, with their friends, with other people in the community, with their neighbors. And I know that there's an opportunity for some questions that have been brought up. So I'll conclude by just, again, thanking everybody for participating. And let's see if we've got some good, important questions we need to answer. Thanks again, Sandy.
Thank you, Councilman. Again, I do want to remind everyone that if you have any questions you'd like to ask us, please, again, use the chat feature, and our crew team is ready to answer your questions. Our team has been with us live throughout this event, answering your questions in real time. Joining us is Ryder, as introduced earlier by Councilman. Ryder, if you would like to share some questions from our Q&A chat. Ryder?
Absolutely. I'd like to take a minute, too, to highlight our newsletter sign-up page. You can follow us and sign up for our newsletter at tiny.cc/D9 email. And I'll put that in the chat as well. We share D9 updates as well as CPS updates all throughout the year. So I see a question here. I have an online account, but mostly just pay the bill. What are some of the new enhancements?
That's a great question. Thank you. Randy, would you like to share some of that information on the wonderful enhancements and features for Manage My Account?
Yes, thank you, Ms. Sandy. So Manage My Account, the newly updated is the Energy Portal. And with the Energy Portal, that allows you to actually, it's kind of like a fun game to an extent where you can gauge yourself with your neighbors. Now, you don't know exactly what neighbor is having a less bill than you, but it gives you an overall view of how you are sitting with your neighbors, and to try to get you into that mode of thinking, what can I do to be more energy conscious? What can I do to conserve energy more? Because I want to be on top in my neighborhood. I'm the best energy conservationist here in this neighborhood. So it's a real fun enhancement. It also lets you know what appliances in your home is using the most energy. It keeps you up to date on the weather. Whenever weather is coming in, that may have a toll on your appliances, which would make you use more electricity. So there is a lot of day-to-day, hour-to-hour information that we are sending our customers. All you have to do is access it. That way you are knowing and you are being the best you can be on conserving energy.
Great. Thank you so much, Randy. That's great information, and thank you for sharing those updates on Manage My Energy portal. If you are joining us by phone, please also feel free to reach out to 210-353-4037 with any questions. Again, we do have our customer response unit team ready to help you and ready to assist with any questions. I do also want to go back and share one other additional question that was asked in our chat feature. Again, thank you for everyone participating in the Q&A. One of the questions is how do you provide input to regarding the RAC, the Rate Advisory Committee? Again, there is where you can provide direct feedback. The phone number is 210-353-6788. Again, to provide direct feedback and input, the phone number is 210-353-6788. So again, thank you all for joining us this evening. This concludes our event tonight. I want to thank everyone for joining us, and thank you all for participating with the Q&A. Councilman Courage, Melly, and Ryder, and then of course our CPS Energy panelists. I appreciate all the information, and I hope you all have a great and wonderful evening. Thank you all.